How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Double Pebble. Today we are starting a brand new series called Talk Cock Sing Song. Okay, what this series does is that we will meet up every week, or not really every week, like frequently, occasionally, to discuss about everything in FO3. Okay, so it could range from things like strategies, formations, players, a lot of things lah. So you guys can drop in the comment below. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Okay, so I have with me here a few guests from the club Synchronized, obviously my club. Got Kaiwen here.
Hi. Hi everyone.
And I've got Jaron.
Hi.
And Wei Yang.
Hi.
Okay, so today our topic is about formations. Now, a lot of you have been asking me like, Double Pebble, what is the best formation? What formation should I use? So on and so forth. So today we are going to be discussing everything about formations, and we are going in depth. Okay, this is deep stuff. So let's start with today's topic. What is your best formation and why do you use it? So can we start with Kaiwen? So Kaiwen, generally what formation do you use?
I start with the back 4, 1 CDM and 2 CM and 2 winger and 1 striker.
4-3-3 lah. 4-3-3 say 4-3-3 lah. Okay, so you are using a 4-3-3. Can you tell us why you use it?
I use it because it's quite balanced.
I agree.
Good at defense and good at attack, and I like to pass the ball around and go to the wings and cross. And you can go to the middle too and to shoot as well. So find this formation quite useful.
Versatile, is it? Versatile, like
yeah.
You get to do any style you want, is it? But if you play 2 wingers and 1 striker, don't you find the center part like a bit lacking when you're attacking? Because that is what I feel. Okay, so you all use 4-3-3 as well, right? For me, I find that when I use 4-3-3, if I have 2 wingers, the strikers are always very isolated, like he's alone.
Yeah.
That is why for me I modify, and as you all know lah, I use 1 winger and 1 striker and 1 center forward. Basically I play 1 wing so that I've got more people in the middle. But for you, do you find this problem? Like the middle is very isolated, especially against pro players?
Because I find it hard to just attack one direction, because for me I don't tend to pass to just one direction. I pass to both directions, and if the striker is not in the box, I will wait for the striker to come in first, or just pass inside.
Back first.
Yeah,
is it
pass
pass back to the midfielders?
Pass back. Yeah.
So you all don't find if the striker get the ball and then suddenly all the defenders just gangbang him and then lose the ball. That kind of thing never happened to you?
Actually no lah, cause
that has happened to me.
There's like 2 CMs in the middle, right? The CMs will usually go up to support the striker together with the wingers on the side. So actually the wingers have enough, the striker have enough support.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So that is basically 4-3-3 lah. What about you, Jaron? What formation do you generally use?
4-1-4.
4-1-1-4. 4-1-1-4, which is a very popular formation. A lot of people use it.
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you use it?
Because it's offensive and it's quite organized.
The main drawback for 4-1-1-4 should be the defense, right? You are very prone to counter attacks.
True lah,
but you're too pro lah.
Pro lah. No, just play a sweeper.
You got a sweeper man?
No.
Since when you use sweeper one?
No, you just put lah. Then you let people scold you or something.
4-1-1-4, normally if you are the one attacking all the time, 1 long ball from the back from opponent, you are in trouble already, right?
Actually depends on the setting of the line.
Yeah,
defensive line.
Yeah, and how you control.
How deep do you all set yours? Ultra defensive or defensive?
Also depends on the mentality of you got a standard defensive. Depends on that also.
What do you use normally? Can you review for the people?
I start the game with ultra defensive.
Okay.
Like literally the most defensive one.
Okay.
Then if I concede, then I will slowly go up the tendency.
So if you concede, you go to defensive, and then
no, I go to standard.
Standard. Okay. 4-1-1-4. I used to use it a lot. 4-1-1-4 because I think it's the easiest to attack one. It's the best formation for attacking because it's very easy. You go up there. There's always like 4 people up there. Most of the time your CDM will go up one, right? If I'm not wrong. There's like 6 people attacking. I don't remember
CDM will
stay
stay outside the box.
Stay outside the box, yes. Stay outside the box. But it's very, very advanced position. Then the CM will go in to support the strikers. So that is a very... would you recommend this to newcomers to players who are say not so good one? Because to be honest, that is a formation that is very risky. It's high risk formation.
For me, my mindset is to offense and win the game. Cause my mindset is not keeping a clean sheet or something. It's just outscoring your opponent. Your opponent score 1, then you score 2, just to win the game.
Wow.
Actually,
something like that.
4-1-4 is also like a very good formation for crosses also. Because there's actually 3 options in the box: the left wing, strikers, and the central forward or another striker. Yeah, from one side crossing, there will be 3 options. Yeah.
My main concern for 4-1-4 is how to defend. Very little people do defend. Generally, that's what I find. Maybe you guys can enlighten, especially Jaren, who's an expert master 4-1-4 user. How do you deal with counter attacks? I think this is something that Amran did very well as well. Like whenever they pass the ball to the striker, straight away his defender would just tackle straight away, immediately one. The opponent got no chance to even control the ball. How do you have that effect? That is something that I really want to know also.
Actually, I don't play like that.
You don't play like that?
Different.
You know how to play like that? Because I think I see a lot of people, their defense are like that one. Like once a striker take the ball, the defender is behind you already, and then straight away can tackle one. Is it?
He play a very high line.
Standard mentality, right?
You know the defensive strategy, the 3 at the back. Not 3 at the back, the 3 defensive strategy. Like the strategy page. You know the 3 defensive strategy. You set like higher aggression or something.
But higher aggression also quite risky because your
your
players, the AI right, will auto go and tackle the players together if you leave another gap at the outside.
High risk. And yourself, Wei Yang, what formation do you normally use?
I have to choose a formation, right? I'll choose a 4-2-3-1 because it's the most balanced between attack and defense.
Which is 2 CDM.
2 CDM, 1 CM, left mid, right mid, and striker.
Oh, okay. Modified 4-5-1. Okay. And why do you? This is also a very popular formation.
Yeah, because it's actually good for beginners because it's a well balanced. It's easy to defend, also quite easy to attack. Unlike like 4-1-4 is more offensive, but harder to defend.
Yes.
Maybe some people play 5 defenders. That is more harder to attack but better in defense. So 4-2-3 is a balance between both. Yeah.
I remember you told me once 4-2-3-1 is a bit difficult to attack, especially you cannot attack fast.
In terms of counter attacking.
You cannot counter attack, right?
So if you have problem with counter attacking, you can put a winger to stay on top together with a striker. So when you counter attack, there will be 2 options.
So it's like a right wing and a left mid. Okay, so that is also one way to do it. Let's talk about another very popular formation, which is 5 at the back. Okay, this is a lot of people use this because they have problems defending. So 5 at the back is normally 5-2-3 but I've seen people using 5-3-2, which that is overkill So 5-2-3, what are your thoughts? 5-2-3
actually you play 5 defenders, right? You have to depends because got 2 types. One is the left back and right back. You want to use them as a left wing back and right wing back, or left full back and right full back.
Can you tell the difference in game?
So the left wing back, right, is actually positioned at the same position line as the CDM. So it's actually higher a bit, so it's easier to get ball up front. While the full back will stay behind more. And in terms of attacking, the left wing back will attack more oftenly. So for example, I use like 5-3-2. When I on attack, I will have if I play 2 attacking midfielders and 2 strikers, right, I will have 6 attackers. Cause my left wing back and right wing back will join in.
So it's actually got 2 and on 1 wing. You got a left wing and a left wing back. Okay.
So when I'm defense, right, they will come back. Yeah.
Okay. Will they be able to come back fast enough?
Usually only one side will attack. Like with attack
they won't
side.
both
Yeah. So you always have 4 at the back.
4 at the back. So that's not too bad. Okay. What about but 5-2-3 just now Jaren was talking about the CDM one. Do people use it without CDM? So far I see it's 5 defender, 1 CDM.
It's possible to
1
play
CM.
2 CM.
2 CM.
3 or 3 forwards.
3 forwards. Which one is better? Because this is something that we can discuss as well for the people. Is it better for 1 CDM, 1 CM or 2 CM? 2 CM means you got no one to protect your defense.
Yeah, but the thing is for 5 defenders, although you put in the the back 4 with a solo centre back, right, which is slightly ahead of the right centre back and left centre back, right? So normally that's how you play 5 defenders, but in the game it will be a
1 straight line.
Yeah, it will be 1 straight line.
Yeah.
So actually I feel is depends on how you control the second man tackle. Means like for example, if you are controlling the right back, and then if you press the second man tackle, the right centre back will go up. Right centre back will go up, which is can be so called your CDM like pressuring, and then your centre back and your left centre back will form the back four.
Oh.
Like instead of the back five, right, one person go up, it will still be a back four.
So you don't really need the CDM.
So it's like cause you know the FIFA engine, right? The CDM always like to burst up. Yeah. So if you shift the CDM downwards, right, the CD is like to prevent the CDM from booming upwards lah. So you always have 3 at the back.
Yeah, that's the problem with 4 at the back one, right? Normally you end up with 3 defenders.
Usually, 3 defenders.
3 defenders because one fullback will always go up to attack support one, and then your CDM. CDMs normally they will go to the edge of the box. Actually, that's what I feel lah for 4-3-3. My CDM will normally be slightly further than the edge of the box there. And then one long ball normally I'm in trouble already. You all don't find this problem, right? I know Jaren don't have this problem.
Too pro
already, yeah. Always don't have this problem.
CDM have the must have the high defensive area.
Is it your CDM have like that?
Yeah.
Shabby what?
Oh, you use Shabby now, okay. Last time you used Pogba what?
Yeah.
Pogba
Still okay lah, but
still not
Shabby
too offensive. I think David Luiz is too offensive.
Actually depends on the work rate you set on the
Work rate got effect man. For me no
I
effect.
feel
I feel don't have leh.
I feel it's like certain position important.
Example?
For example, your
CDM
strikers
CDM
if you put 3 attacking work rate, right? Sometimes they will make run when you try to short pass to them. So easier for the opponent to intercept lah. Yeah. They try to outrun like beat the offside track.
Which means for strikers actually 2
like Ronaldo like that. You
work
always
rate
try
2
to
is better, is it?
No,
Depending on
how
how
you
you
play.
Depends on how you play. If you like to block, then you play 3, or if you like short pass, then play 2.
Okay.
Especially for the left back and right back, their attacking work rate, if you put to maximum, they will tend to run up to the winger position and the winger will fall back.
Or like switch.
Yeah.
Really? Have it?
Yeah.
I think it
No, if
happens.
you play a winger, I don't think so. But if you play
Left
left
mid
mid and right mid,
mid,
they
yeah.
will switch plays.
Yeah lor. But funny thing is actually we are digressing now, we are talking about work rate, but okay, we just stop. Let's say for Danny Alves you set his attacking work rate to 1 he's still so much more attacking compared to let's say
Danny Alves, cause he don't have defensive work rate.
It's low.
He's 3-1 right?
Yeah.
3-1.
He will stay more up field than.
He always bomb up one even if you set to 1 attacking he's still always bombing
Because
up.
by default he's low defensive what.
Like if you set to low doesn't mean that he will bomb up less.
Actually, it's the combination of the attacking work rate and the defensive work rate lah. Like you play your centre back, right? 1/2 and 1/3 also got a lot of difference.
Huh. What can you feel? Cause I really cannot feel the work rate.
I feel that 1/3 will stay back more. 1/2 actually will try. Sometimes will go up to
More
tackle
aggressive. More
aggressive.
aggressive. Another formation that is getting increasingly popular recently that we have found out is 4-4-2. Okay, I personally don't know much about 4-4-2. I've seen a lot of opponents use them, so anyone knows anything about 4-4-2?
4-4-2 right is actually a good formation for crossing. Cause actually have to set. There's 2 types of 4-4-2 people use lah. They use either 2 CM or they become defensive then put 2 CDM. Which is like 4-2-2-2 lah.
4-2-2-2. So you got 2 RM
Variation
LM.
lah, yeah.
Okay.
Or like the Korea lah, they actually use 1 CM and 1 CDM.
1 CM, 1 CDM, and then RM, LM.
No,
LAM
Oh sorry, LM RM. Yeah.
Okay, LM, RM. Okay. What is this formation's strength and weakness? I've never tried it before.
It's actually a good formation for defense, transition into counter attack and crossing play.
Okay, sounds like something that I should use, right? I'm a crosser mah.
Leicester City.
Cause 4-4-2 is very old school one. Nowadays, I think like modern football don't use 4-4-2.
Actually, it's also good for it's good both wide and middle play. Cause you play middle, right? There's actually 2 strikers at the front, so you can actually play 1-2 with them. Easier for like 1-2 lock.
Wingers won't go up very slowly Cause my problem with RM, LM is they are very slow.
Actually, won't lah.
Won't right? They will be quite.
Yeah, when they counter, you should be quite fast.
Something that I find out, I realized between LM and let's say LW, right, is that sometimes your LM, because he starts from a deeper position, right? Sometimes he's more open compared to a LW. That's what I find out. Like play position like LAM or LM, sometimes they are more open one. Like the defender forgot about him, the wingback, the fullback, then he's more open. You all find that lah? Cause I have experienced that before.
Normally the LMRM will drop back to receive the ball.
Drop back or to receive the ball, but if you bypass him, means he come deep, and then you don't pass to him. After you play around, right?
Then he will start running.
Then he will start running one. Then he'll be very open one.
Provide the opponent start tackling you using the
Chiong out
right
the
back or left back.
fullback will come
Yeah.
out.
Normally they will only have space to run if your right back and left back right is empty. Your opponent right back left back.
Which hardly happens with the very pro. They are very disciplined in their defense. And normally it's like 4, they just fixed it. Because this is a topic for another day, which we'll talk about how to defend. Got the master here, as well.
Okay.
4th, 2nd, 3rd is behind the camera. This guy is he won the group stage. I don't know what group stage, but he said he won some group stage. So all these are competitive players, okay? So to summarize, right, we have discussed basically all the popular formation. So for 4-3-3, to me is the most balanced formation. You all agree, right? I think it's the most balanced one.
4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1 is the most balanced, okay? So we have to agree to disagree. Anyway, 4-3-3 is generally, it can do everything. In my opinion, it can attack and you have enough people to defend as well. And you can do wing play if you want, if you can put 2 wingers. The downside for 4-3-3, if you do 2 wingers, is that you only got 1 striker. I generally don't like 1 striker. That's for me the downside. For the other formation is 4-1-1-4. His favourite is very offensive. So if you like offensive play, you can do 4-1-1-4. But the problem is you tend to be countered a lot. So you must be able, or you must be good enough to defend counters. If you're good at defending counters like him, right, then 4-1-1-4 is the best.
And keep the ball properly.
Must keep the ball. Because midfield only got 2 players, so a bit hard to circulate, right? Is it? Do you find it? Yeah, he don't find problems with anything. Right? You can play like 7-1-1, still can keep the ball or something. So that's the main weakness for 4-1-1-4, is the defense part. The other one is 4-2-3-1. So the good thing is you have a lot in the midfield, so you can keep the ball. When you play against him, right, you cannot see the ball. You cannot get the ball. 20% good enough already. Then the main, and you can do wing play as well, because you got like left mid, right mid.
And one more thing, if you have LM and RM, right, the left back and right back will tend to sit back more. They attack lesser, because there's actually RM in front.
So there is more defensive stability. Yeah, but the bad thing is that you cannot counter people, because normally if let's say you are very deep, you're under a lot of pressure, there's only 1 up there only. So if you put it up there, he most likely will be gang rape one. Okay?
Actually, if you have a fast winger, should be also can.
Winger not LM so you must change 1 to rape to L.
As in your RM is fast,
still can support provided it must be good enough to hold the ball. Correct, the striker cannot lose the ball. And then we have the other one is 5 at the back. I don't think other than him, anyone would advise 5 at the back. He like to use 5 at the back. 5 at the back is, for me, obviously very solid defensively, but when it comes to attacking, it's a bit slower. Do you all find that? I've experienced it before. I find it a bit difficult to attack.
It's actually, if you play 5 at the back, you have 1 lesser man in midfield.
Or 1 lesser man in attack. Defense,
something like that.
Yeah, always got 1. So it makes it harder to attack. So you must be very good with holding the ball. And then the last one is 4-4-2. I think the 4-4-2 is also like 4-3-3, right? Very balanced one, right? You can do anything. You can do anything. If you want to cross, you got 2 wingers, and then you got 2 strikers up there. And when you defend, you have 4% defending. Your wingers will normally help.
It's like 8 defenders.
It's like 8 defenders.
Yeah. When you attack, you have 6.
Yeah, maybe I should give 4-4-2 a try. Alright, and basically that's a summary of all the formations. So basically that is all for episode 1. So we have analysed all the different formations for you guys. It's now time for you all to go and try out and see what is the best formation for you, because there is no such thing as best one. You cannot use a formation straight away from a bronze C you become like O or Amran. It never happens on. You have to find the formation that suits you best. Okay, so like for example, if I play 5 at the back, die, sure lose one. So you have to take the time to experiment. I think all of you will agree that we need to experiment and try out different formations tweak 1 or 2 positions and see if it fits you. And that is all we have for this episode. And I hope you guys find this helpful, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Drop a comment and let us know what you want us to discuss the next time we do this kind of talk show. And we'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.